There is a specific kind of exhaustion that nobody talks about. It is not the exhaustion from working too hard or sleeping too little. It is the exhaustion of spending years trying to make people understand you, explaining yourself, rephrasing the same truth in different ways, hoping that this time, finally, they'll see what you mean. Most of us have lived inside this exhaustion for so long that we have mistaken it for just life. But the Stoics saw this differently, and what they discovered changed everything. Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled the most powerful empire in the known world, wrote something quietly extraordinary in his private journal. He wrote, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." He wasn't writing it as a rebuke. He was writing it as a confession. Even he, an emperor surrounded by senators, generals, and philosophers, felt the pull of needing to be understood, needing to be seen correctly, and yet he chose differently. Epictetus, who began his life in servitude, put it even more plainly. He said, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these.' This is not bitterness, this is freedom. Because here is what the Stoics understood that most people never do. The version of you that exists in someone else's mind is not you. It is a story they have built from fragments, from their own fears, their own projections, their own limitations. And you cannot live your life trying to correct a story you did not write. So what actually happens when you stop? When you stop needing people to understand you, something very quiet begins to occur. The noise settles, not because the world became quieter, but because you stopped treating every misunderstanding as an emergency that needed to be resolved. You begin to move through your life with a different kind of weight, or rather, without it. Your decisions start to come from a cleaner place. You are no longer asking, "What will they think of this?" You are asking, "Is this true to who I am?" Your relationships change too. The ones built on performance begin to fall away, and the ones built on genuine resonance grow stronger because you are finally showing up as yourself, not as the version of yourself you thought people needed to see. Marcus Aurelius wrote one more thing about this. He said, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." Your self-respect, not their approval, not their understanding. The Stoics were not cold or indifferent. They loved deeply. They served faithfully, but they had learned, through years of practice, through discipline, through loss, that the only understanding that could never be taken from you was your own. You know what you have been through. You know why you made the choices you made. You know the version of yourself that exists when no one is watching. That is the one that matters, and the moment you stop trying to justify that version to the world is the moment you finally start living as if it is enough. Because it is.